My name is Lena, and I was 6 years old when Evelyn came into my life. At least, that's the age I remember. Sometimes I wonder if she was already there before my memory starts, standing just outside it, waiting. But the first clear image I have is of her in our living room, a single suitcase by her feet, looking around like the house was something she had seen before and needed to confirm was still real. My father, Mark, introduced her as my stepmother. He said it quickly, without ceremony, like the word itself might crack if he held onto it too long. Evelyn didn't correct him. She didn't add anything. She just looked at me and nodded once, as if we were acknowledging a private agreement. From that day on, I felt like I was living on borrowed time. Evelyn never acted like she hated me. That would have been easier to understand. Instead, she treated me like something unfinished, something she hadn't decided what to do with yet. She watched me closely, the way people watch clouds when they're deciding whether it's going to rain. She never raised her voice. She never touched me in anger. If anyone had asked, she would have seemed calm, organized, responsible. But she had a way of changing the temperature of a room without doing anything at all. When she was displeased, the air itself felt heavier, like I had done something wrong just by breathing. When my father was home, Evelyn became someone else. She laughed softly. She asked me about school. She corrected my posture and smoothed my hair in ways that looked caring from a distance. Mark believed her. He wanted to. I could see it in the way his shoulders relaxed when she spoke, like he was relieved to have handed something over. When he left, the house became quiet in a deliberate way. Evelyn moved through the rooms efficiently, rarely speaking. Meals stopped being routine. Some nights she cooked dinner and sat at the table with me, watching as I ate. Other nights she said she had already eaten or that it was too late. Sometimes she said nothing at all, and I learned to make myself small and wait to see what kind of night it was going to be. I learned hunger early, but not just the kind that comes from missing meals. I learned the hunger of waiting for permission to exist. Evelyn never called me her daughter. She didn't even call me my father's daughter. When she spoke about me, she called me the child. The first time I heard it, I didn't know why it made my stomach hurt. Over time, I understood. It was a way of keeping distance, of reminding both of us that I wasn't hers. At night, I listened to everything. I learned the rhythm of Evelyn's footsteps and how they sounded different depending on her mood. I learned how long I could stay in the bathroom before she noticed. I learned how silence could mean safety or danger depending on how tight it felt. I slept lightly. Even now I do. There was a locked room at the end of the hallway. Evelyn said it was storage, but